Go for it.
Good morning. We're here today at the Vincentia Sailing Club, Plantation Point on Gadigal Country. It's the 1st of June. It is 20 to 23 knots from the south. It is cold, it is chilly, but we're actually testing today a new boat. We just added to the fleet here in JB. So her name yet to be actually christened and hit the waters of the Moona. Her name will be Bilima, Durga Turtle, and got this boat from Sydney, and we're just going to do a little comparison between this 1980s model boat and obviously Cheeki, the Hobie 14 hybrid. So come around here for us, we'll have a look at, sorry, wrong side, my fault. So we'll get a look at the boat number itself. So we've got 5237, fairly on the newer side. So this was actually done up by Fletcher and Georgia Warren-Myers in Victoria, and then was sold as is to someone in Sydney. So we've got EPO1 rudders, we've got adjustable uppers, which is great. We had to do a bit of playing around with them in the factory the other day. Great, it's come with a, Harken 6-to-1 sheeting system. I had to change this a little bit. Fletcher Warren-Myers had it at cleating. He had it in cleating mode because Fletcher Warren-Myers is a cleater. God bless him. So let's go up. The Trant is an old Hobie 16 turquoise that has been cut down to fit the 14. Obviously, supply issues over the last little while. So Hobie 16 Trent that's actually been folded down, cut, flipped upside down. We might actually, if we could bring the camera down under here, we've got, you can see the underside, it's all pretty well sun damaged. So we flipped it over. Obviously we'll keep it with a cover on it for now on, but the pockets on the underside, which is always fun. So got to put a Trent bag on. Have a look at the main. Really nice shape in the battens actually. The eyelets are quite corroded, so we're gonna have to get some new eyelets put in for the battens. Pretty good shape. Top batten's pretty flat. Probably need to file that one down a little bit. So mind you, first time we're ever gonna sail it today. We've got, I actually added a secondary pin on the side stay just so we can adjust it. The setting I've got now, so we put it next to Cheeki and had a look comparing the mast. It's probably got, I don't know, a little bit more, Cheeky's probably got a little bit more rake, so we'll see how it goes. Obviously the big thing though, mast rotation on this one, we've just got the stoppers, which really well done. We actually had to file the back end off. We'd had the original little stop. We'll have to bring your camera down a little bit there. We had the original little stopper here, but when we wanted to rake the mast back to the required setting, this was hitting the mast base, so we had to just get that cut off. But the stoppers are still working, so would have obviously on a day like this when it's pretty big gust coming through right now, we probably want a bit more rowy, but unfortunately that's just gonna have to see how it goes today. Fletcher and Georgia put the port and starboard trap lines on, so awesome. I love the dog bones. It's gonna be, we're pretty flat water today, but it should be good. But no, the biggest thing with getting a new boat is trying to get the right mast rake, and setting it up next to a boat that you are familiar with really helps with that. So I've now got, third from the top here, and we've got 1, 2, 6 from the bottom, pretty much in the middle down there. So this is basically what and it's, single bow tang, so it's that 80 models boat. We can tell she feels light. We haven't fully, measured her yet in the factory, which will be probably a job to be done. The holes are pretty worn, like they're dirty. They'll probably give her a good polish and she'll come up really nicely, but so a bit of work to do on the holes. We've got a proper dolphin striker as well from a Hobie 16. It's got new sidebars as well, which is a big win thanks to Fletcher and Georgia there. So you've got black sidebars, so they're going to be nice and solid. And the same thing with the most Hobie 14s that have been done up and going around, is that we've just got side stay, straight to a train plate, and straight to our adjuster there, like most sort of 80s built Hobie 14s at the moment. So that's most of the comparisons I can think of at the moment. If you've got any more questions, let us know, and I'll send you an update and give you guys an update after we get back to shore. But we're going to put a GoPro on the boat, see how it goes. Put a GoPro on Carmen's boat as well, so we can do a comparison. Spinelli's taking his boat out. He's got a stock brand new boat over there. He's just got his old retro 6-batten main, so he can keep his Euro one nice and fresh. Doug's down there on his Hobie 14. That's another yellow, full yellow hull. He's got 2 EPO ones there, non-adjustable uppers. And the mainsail is built by a local sailmaker here in Jervis Bay, Adrian Mills. So it's a Revolution sail. It's not class legal, but it's perfect for bashing around on Jervis Bay and having a lot of fun.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Don't ever set me free. I always want to be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Don't ever set me free. I always want to be by your side. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
Well, she's steering like a dream. Yeah, alright, so instant updates from that run. Steers like a legend, so well done to Fletchy for aligning those rudders absolutely perfectly. It's got the old tiller crossbar connectors, so there's a little slot when you're steering, it just sort of goes back and forth. That's why the new ones are just they're so rigid, the thing just steers. Whereas when you're sort of steering with that, the crossbar wants to go forward and back. It's always nice actually. It just sort of improves those little manoeuvres when you're on the upwinds, when you're just going like those little steers. So bit more like when it's a bit more rigid, it's a bit better. My tiller's shocking because someone broke it down in Victoria and I didn't get a new one, so my tiller's dodgy, so that didn't help. But rig feels really good. Could almost come back a hole, I reckon, but almost block to block, you know. Bigger person, they'd probably get a little bit more power in the main, so yeah, all in all felt good. Last rotation is what it is, but like probably where I would usually have it in that stuff anyway, you know. So if I had more rotation now, I would have had a little bit more trouble here, but that downward was pretty well cranked. I want to measure that too. Get it back in, we'll measure it and see what that height is, because class legal requirements state the rotation bar must be 40 mil. Whereas with these old bays, we're getting that much downhaul on them because they're that old and that much stretch that you actually go past that at times. So that's something that might need to be re-looked at by the higher ups. But anyway, yeah, got good. A little bit nose heavy. I don't know whether that was just me or the boat, so yet to be determined. How good?
Bit wet.
Yeah, so we're de-rigging in the rain, but all things considered, sailed like an absolute dream. Fletchy, those rudders are perfect. Look, doesn't take much to align rudders. You know, level at the front, level at the back, and leave it at that. It was perfect. It steered like a dream. Andrew said the same thing. When Andrew and I swapped over, the first thing he said was it steered like an absolute legend. So, and as Andrew said, I'm not going to touch a thing. Not going to touch a thing. I'm going to fix these battens up and get the sail a bit sorted and those eyelets. But other than that, race ready. On that note, if anyone wants to buy the boat, HMU, hit me up.
Also, nosedive's like a dream if anyone was interested.
I think everyone went for a swim. I don't know. I said it might have been a bit front heavy, but I think I'm just dreaming. Anyway, there'll be heaps of footage from Carmen and me and a bit from Spinelli and Andrew. So anyway, see us. This has been Totally Immersed TV, and now we are officially totally immersed in it.